Good evening, I'm Jeff Lyons. It is 9 o'clock here, May the 8th, time for the First Alert Weather Show at 9 p.m. We have improving weather conditions coming our way after kind of a rainy day. Actually, a lot of rain fell today. We have clearing skies ongoing, maybe a little patchy fog overnight. Otherwise, sunshine tomorrow and much warmer for the weekend, pushing back toward 80 degrees on Sunday. We still have some rain right along the Ohio River there between Owensboro and Tell City. A lot of the rain that we had today was kind of cycling around a couple of low pressures that moved through, and some of you picked up a lot of rain and some hail too out in Warwick County between Boonville and Chandler up here and into Gentryville. About 2.7 inches of rain fell. We had some localized flooding there. In Newburgh, we picked up over an inch of rain, and Evansville Regional Airport actually had an inch and 35 hundredths for the entire day. We had some other pockets of heavy rainfall, and I believe we had a few hail reports. We'll check those here. I did not set those up earlier, but we can certainly look at them. And I know we had large hail down here in Beaver Dam and Hartford. Excuse me. I don't see any of them, though, on the database right now. We'll try the other reports just to make sure they didn't go away. Oh, there they are. Okay. And so some of the hail reports include southern Davis County there at Masonville. We had 2-inch diameter hail there. And then across Ohio County, we had at Beaver Dam about 1.8 or golf ball sized hail. And then a little farther down here also at Beaver Dam, the same thing. And I think we had some large hail near Morganfield here in Union County, 1-inch diameter there. And one final storm report. This was an inch of rainfall, flooding low-lying and flood-prone areas. That was in Knight Township. I think that was probably by Sean Weber out there with Tri-State Weather. So we appreciate all the reports that came in. We are starting to dry out. You can see how everything is kind of rotating around counterclockwise as that last low kicks on off to the east. Our storm threat has greatly diminished and will go on down to zero overnight. Still some stronger thunderstorms occurring down around Chattanooga and into the Appalachians. For tomorrow and Saturday, no storm risk whatsoever, as we will be under high pressure, sinking, dry air, and very pleasant conditions. Northeasterly winds coming down should hold our temperature right around 70 degrees or so on Friday. Saturday, Sunday, we warm it up into the mid-70s and closer to 80 on Sunday afternoon. We had kind of a temperate day today, 60 to 70 for the most part. A lot of rain here in the eastern part of the country, so that kind of put the brakes on really warming up in a big way. Currently, we are at 61, and as I said, a little fog overnight possible, although with the dry air moving in, that may negate any fog threat that we have. We did hit 69. There was a period there where we had some sunshine and it allowed that temperature to climb. I also filled in our rainfall. Now, as of 4:30, we had 27 hundredths at the airport. However, we picked up quite a bit more after the 4:30 climate observation to the tune of about an inch of rain. And of course, that postponed the Otters season opener out at Bosse Field. They're going to open on Saturday now. For the month, we are comfortably ahead of normal, and for the year, of course, we have a surplus that is growing, and our average temperature is still cooler than normal, at least so far here for May. Tomorrow, big turnabout. We have sunshine, temperatures in the 70s all day, and our stronger thunderstorms will continue to migrate to the east here as that low pressure moves out, and we replace it with dry, high pressure, northerly winds to keep the moisture way low, and really just a perfect weekend here. Mother's Day is on Sunday, and I think we will get all the way through Sunday unfettered by rain or anything. Now, Monday's a different story. We have more showers and maybe thunderstorms coming in on Monday and Tuesday, and you'll see those here on the longer range model. They're starting to kick back in from the south. So, maybe some thunderstorms in there too. We really, so far, knock on wood, May has been pretty easy with regard to severe weather. We haven't had much. A few, severe thunderstorm warnings, but no big outbreaks of tornadoes or anything. Longer range into next week, we are expecting more rain, maybe to the tune of 1 inch and a quarter there in addition to what we've had now, and most of that would come early next week. The European model also advertising rain there on Monday and Tuesday, and perhaps early Wednesday next week. And the European also fairly generous with the rainfall through next week, maybe not as generous as the GFS, but a couple tenths of an inch possible. So either way, we should get, probably around 1/2 inch of rain under some of the heavier thunderstorms. Could be a lot more than that. Our only dip in the pressure will come on Monday, Tuesday as that next low moves through, but it shouldn't be a major swing in the pressure out there that would cause pain if you suffer from swings in the barometric pressure. 50 tonight with clearing skies. Tomorrow we will take it up to 71. It'll be sunny, nice. 7-day forecast is pretty trouble-free through Sunday. Next week we have rain chances Monday, Tuesday, and we start pushing up toward the mid to upper 80s by the end of next week. Longer range, we are looking at well above normal temperatures and above normal rainfall too. All right, our pet pick. Last night I was having technical issues getting the stream on, and so I did not get a pet pick in. At least I didn't show it last night, so we will show it tonight. This is Emmy, Max Dillo's dog, and it looks like a doodle there doing a little bit of a headstand. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see that. Sometimes my computer's in the way. So thanks, Max Dillo, and of course he posted that on the pet pick section on 14news.com. That's the best way to get your furry friends here on the Weather Show. All right, let's see if we have any questions whatsoever. And I will come over here. It looks like we are going out over YouTube, so that's good. The more platforms, the merrier, right? We're still working out all the details on how to get this. Well, I hope my audio came up over on YouTube. Everybody seems to hear me here on the Facebook feed. For some reason, couldn't find the feed for the Weather Show the past few nights. Yeah, we had an issue with my fault, okay? I think I got it figured out, so we should be here reliably each night. Teach an old dog a new trick. There have been many new tricks lately we've had to learn, so apologize for that. I was here talking my heart out, just nobody heard me. All right, 4/10 of an inch of rain in Savaw, Jeff Miller. And William Raleigh had 6,200ths by Bossy Field. Wow. Nicole Christie, chance of severe weather tornadoes coming up. I don't think anytime soon, at least not through the weekend. Okay. Yeah. So anyhow, yeah, sorry for those of you that had issues getting the stream. Basically what we're doing here is in this room we can send it directly to Facebook, directly to YouTube, or wherever. But to do that, there's 2 or 3 more steps involved, and they have to be done in the right order. And you know how that is. Once we get it figured out, it'll be fine. There were cold air funnels today. I don't know if you saw them or not. I actually saw this one on the air. I was talking about the radar, and when I turned to look at the weather camera, there it was. Miranda Bowen also got the same view essentially that I had. They're kind of to the left of Wrights High School would be up here. It's kind of a distorted view. Actually, Wrights would be over this way. But anyhow, a little bit of a cold air funnel there showing up on the west side. And many of you saw them around and about today. And remember, they are benign. Also in Newburgh, Dan Katz, our old friend, former 14 News Sunrise anchor and all-around celebrity. You see him probably see him out at the Otters games now, but he also a fixture at the Thunderbolts games. Anyway, he had hail covering the ground in Newburgh, and they had so much rain it blocked the storm drains out on the street, so some street flooding there, and very heavy hail. It wasn't large, it was just a lot of it, probably in this mothball penny nickel sized category, but it really came down. Many of you reported hail covering the ground in your location. So we didn't have much updraft to work with today. Consequently, you're not going to have the big hailstones. I don't think anybody was too disappointed by the lack of destructive hail out there. But anyway, I appreciate your pictures. All of these, the cold air funnels and the hail, covering the ground in that, because we had a lot of cold air near the surface and a thick layer of it at that up in the clouds. So that's what's going on. We're going to clear out tonight and enjoy some sunshine Friday and the weekend. Don't forget Mother's Day is Sunday, and I will see you on 14 News at 10. Stay safe, and thanks for watching.